As a product design beginner, have you found yourself in that situation where a potential recruiter requests to see a project that you've worked on, but you cannot show them because, of course, the project has not been launched? And you definitely signed an NDA, but you have worked on projects. What do you do in such situation? Stay with me, stay with me. It is mostly frustrating when you find yourself in this situation because you know you've done the work. You know within you and whoever you've worked on know that you've done this work, but you cannot show it because you don't at that point have the right to show it, even though you did the work. Right now, here is how you can work around this if you find yourself in such situation. Now, in most cases, recruiters are not trying to steal your company's idea. They just want to understand the process at which you work. They want to understand your step-by-step process to which you take to complete your project, to do your work. They want to understand how you work, right? Now, how can you tackle this? For me, based on my personal experience, I'll give you two ways. Now, you can talk them through the experience, talk about what you've worked on, the process that you went through to get this done, right? This helps them to understand the perspective of how you go about your work. Now, the second part is create a replica or create like a design that models the project that you've worked on, but this time you're creating a different branding for it, right? Now, by this, you're not breaking the company's rule, right? What you're trying to do is create a project that is your portfolio worthy, that you can share with your potential recruiters to show your process, to show your work, but ensure that you create like a distinct branding for it. This helps you to not mutter when they ask you, can I see your recent project? This way you have something to show them, a good project to show them because you really put in the work, right? So a senior product designer gave me this insight when I was still in the beginner level, and trust me, it works really. So you want to create dummy projects for your portfolio that shows your working process. And what I do with my students is, while we're in training, I ensure they have like 3 solid projects before the end of every cohort. And this has always worked because from my personal experience, I noticed that once you get an internship, once you start doing real work, it becomes very difficult for you to actually work on any portfolio. This is a proven record. It happened to me. I just recently built a portfolio, right? After how many years? I didn't have it. I had the project, but I didn't have like a professional portfolio that I could say, yes, this is my portfolio. It was really shabby, right? So I'd always advise beginners to create their portfolio while they are learning. Create your portfolio this early that you're starting, else you would have to give a lot of excuses when recruiters start coming for you. If you found this useful, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. Someone in your TL might need this information. Thank you. See ya.